Hi everybody, welcome to the webinar. It's so good to see everybody today. Hi, welcome to the webinar. Hi, welcome to the webinar. It's so good to see y'all today. Hi. Ow, Arthur. The cat's right by me just playing the fool. I know you're all here because you want to be healthy and feel sexy and look younger. And some people want to lose some weight. I'm going to share with you some of the strategies that have worked for me and my clients. In this jam session, I'm going to introduce you to a simple system that will give you some of the best tools that you need for vibrant health and vitality. Before you get started, remove some of the distractions, like get rid of all the tabs open on your computer and put your phone on buzz. And I'm going to do a little question and answer period at the end of the webinar, so make sure that you stay till the end so you can get your questions answered. And also, I have a great surprise for you at the end of the webinar, some specials, so I hope you'll stay for that. And let's get started. I'm a little bit new to the technology, so some of my transitions are a little questionable, so let's get started. So before I tell you a little bit about myself, I have to give a big shout out to my mom. My mom's name's Bianca. Anyway, she was a very, very health conscious person. She always exercised, she did organic gardening, and she always served us fresh, healthy, natural foods. Now, I mean, sometimes we did have a little goodie here and there, but for her it was really important to pay attention to what you were eating. She was also very interested in health and read magazines like Prevention Magazine. She learned a lot about vitamins and fitness, and she exercised pretty much throughout her life, and this August she just turned 92. So shout out to you, Mom. I love you. Now I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I've also been interested in health and wellness since I was young. The first actual diet I went on, I was 13 years old. I had gained that little 13-year-old pudge and decided I didn't want to look like that. So I read a bunch of books and picked out one that looked promising, and it had a thing about diet and exercise, and it was a counting calories book, and I avidly counted all my little calories, looking up every food and measuring everything, and I did lose that little bit of weight that I had gained. But I also felt very empowered that I could make decisions about my body and actually change my body. And then most of my life, I've eaten a plant-based diet, and for quite a bit of my life I've been vegetarian. I am very interested in raw, fresh, organic food, and I've noticed from working with my clients that one size doesn't fit all. One type of eating plan, one type of exercise. It's really important to find things that work for you and your body, which make you healthy, happy, and satisfied. Now, I did my own little McDonald's Supersize experiment, and I want to tell you a little bit about that. When I was pregnant with my second child, I was in grad school in Johnson City, Tennessee, and the McDonald's was located right next door to the Dairy Queen. And because I had a little less funds than usual being in grad school, and because I was pregnant and very much craving iron, not realizing it at the time, I started to go to McDonald's, and I was eating a Happy Meal every single day. And right next door there was the Dairy Queen, so I would get my Happy Meal and then go next door and get one of those little chocolate brownie lava cakes. After the birth of my second child, I weighed 175 pounds. Now, I don't have any pictures of the 175 pounds except for close-ups of the face of me and my daughter. And I think I did that on purpose because I didn't want anybody to see me that big. But here I am 6 months later and I'm starting to look healthy again. But you can see I'm still pretty big. The big distinct difference was that towards the end of my pregnancy, I hired a midwife because I decided I wanted to have a home birth. She tested my iron and realized I was low in iron. That's why I was craving those McDonald's cheeseburgers so much. And she taught me how to eat properly by making sure I ate iron-rich foods with vitamin C, which helps you to absorb them better. And also, she taught me that if you eat a lot of calcium-rich foods while you're trying to eat iron-rich foods, it blocks the absorption of iron. So just with that little dietary tweak, I was able to get the energy I needed again and start on my way to clean eating. So I got to really experience the whole supersize thing, that when you're eating a lot of that processed junk fast food, you gain weight very rapidly. And then when you start eating clean, eating healthy, fresh, natural foods, you lose the weight. Now, before I get started on what we're going to cover, I have to reveal the survey question. What would you most like to talk about in this program? And most people were interested in behavioral strategies, so we will get to that a little bit later. We're going to talk about so much information about how to improve your life and reach your goals and lose weight. The great thing about doing it the proper way is you actually get to eat. There are so many benefits in the Awakened system, in the system that I use: weight loss, health. I will also go over some foods that sabotage your health and your beauty and your weight loss. So avoid those foods and then gravitate towards the healthy choices that will help you be sexy and fine. Also, I'll give you some strategies and some tools to help you get started on your journey. So everyone is going to be at a different starting point. Remember my Supersize story? At one point I looked in the mirror and I thought, how did I let myself get this unhealthy and this fat? And some of you are probably having some of those feelings. Don't be discouraged. The first place to start is to focus on where you want to go. Make a specific goal and hold this positive image in your mind. Cut out pictures of what you want to look like. Put it on the refrigerator. If you really get this goal in mind, it will help to motivate you to make the right decisions moment by moment. It's also really important to love yourself just the way you are right now. Have compassion and forgiveness towards yourself, especially if you are falling back into old habits. Make a positive mantra for yourself. One of my favorites is, I eat healthy foods that are perfect for my body easily and effortlessly. Remember too that sometimes it's kind of a numbers game. You're not going to always 100% eat a certain way. So give yourself permission to eat 80 to 90% healthy foods and then every so often have something fun. We all know one of the major causes of weight gain and obesity is overeating and unhealthy eating. But it really doesn't stop there. Making poor food choices can lead to nutritional deficit. It can increase stress levels. You can become more tired and fatigued. And a lot of people kind of fight that with eating a ton of caffeine and sugary snacks, which compounds the problem. That ends up causing dental problems, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, depression, and sleep problems. So unhealthy eating can cause all types of diseases. I had this one client, John, he was like a total junk food junkie, and he had type 2 diabetes. In our wellness coaching sessions, I gave him a detox and cleanse eating plan and then prescribed a moderate exercise program. And it was literally just some walking, some swimming, and some yoga. Within 4 months, he had lost 35 pounds of fat and was a healthy weight. Within 6 months, his doctor took him off the medication for diabetes. And 3 years later, he still looks and he feels great. And he told me the other day that he went to his family reunion last summer and everyone told him he looked 20 years younger. So eating healthy can have a real impact on your results. One of the biggest problems of unhealthy eating is that your chances of contracting a lot of different types of diseases drastically increases. When you don't eat healthy, one of the first bodily systems to be affected is your immune system. If you aren't giving your immune system what it needs to protect your body, you will be vulnerable to viruses, bacteria, and disease. Some diseases that are closely related to poor eating habits include cardiovascular disease, hypertension, diabetes, cancer, osteoporosis, sleep apnea, liver and gallbladder disease, and even infertility. This is the big list of watch out foods. These foods offer little to no nutritional value and contribute to weight gain, low energy, bad skin, low libido, stress, or just basically an unhealthy lifestyle. Another thing about this list of foods is a lot of them, people have food sensitivities to them or food allergies, and it causes a lot of other detrimental effects. So the next time you go to the grocery store, look at the nutritional labels and really consider what you are buying and putting into your body. I'm not good at this whole webinar thing yet, so I'm going to pop up a survey about what kind of foods you're eating and how many of the foods you consume daily. So when the question pops up, take the survey. Now, some of the top offenders that you want to remove from your diet include artificial sweeteners, sugars, processed foods, artificial flavors, caffeine, wheat, gluten, preservatives, uncultured dairy, fried foods, and nitrates. Often clients will protest about one food or another, but if you're having trouble, there are often strategies to improve your choices. Like, for example, I have a lot of clients that when I say you should try and avoid alcohol, they're like, oh no, I gotta have, Well, the thing about alcohol is it's really high in sugar, it's carbs, and it has a lot of calories. And there are a lot of unhealthy side effects for alcohol to your body. So, for example, if you're one of these people that is doing those big margaritas, which I did have a client that was doing that, if you switch from those sugary mixed drinks to a glass of red wine, that's a better choice for your body. Another example of a switch is that instead of having cups and cups of coffee a day, choose green tea instead. You catch the drift. A lot of times you can switch out foods that aren't quite as healthy for you for some that are more healthy. So now that we've discussed what we really should be taking out of our diet, let's move on to the good stuff. What makes your body tick? What is really going to help you reach your goals and live a healthier lifestyle? Food really is the cornerstone of your physical being. It is the building blocks of your body. Food helps your body run efficiently and effectively. All the healthy things you consume are used in your body to help it work properly. From the whole body all the way down to the cellular level, your body has specific needs that are only met through healthy eating and healthy lifestyle habits. When you put bad food into your body, everything slows down or comes to a complete halt because your body doesn't know what to do with it or it can't process it correctly. Ultimately, this leads to weight gain, dull skin, low energy, weakened immune system, and disease. It would be like putting peanut butter in the gas tank of a conventional car. So what should you do? Use the right fuel. So I want you to look at this list now and eat more of these. And again, I'm going to try and pop up a survey question, so I'm not sure when it's going to pop up because there's some kind of delay between live and webinar. Take the survey question and let me know how many of those foods you enjoy daily. These foods offer a multitude of health benefits, and they're really what your body needs on a daily basis. Some foods you should start eating more every day. One of my biggest favorites is coconut oil. I just saw a video making fun of eating coconut oil, but it's really healthy for you. And if you want to lose weight, eating a little bit of coconut oil is just excellent. Other things that you can include are grapefruit smoothies, greens, green juices. And if you're going to eat meat, make sure you're eating grass-fed, clean proteins, free-range chickens. Really pay attention to your protein sources. Or you can do like I do, go with the plant-based proteins. Other things that are healthy for you are local honey. It helps with allergies. And my favorite sweetener is stevia. It's an herb and it's just amazing. I use sweet leaf stevia. It's delicious. And next we're going to look at some detox foods. Now, I like to suggest to my clients that they detox their bodies at least once a year. But even better if you can do one for every season. And a lot of people are very confused about what a detox is. And my detoxes are basically choosing clean, healthy foods. There's no big fasts, it's just eating clean, fresh, organic, healthy foods. These are some of the best detox foods to help you cleanse and remove toxins from your body. So take a good look at this list. And don't forget about water. There are many different types of detox programs, but like I said before, I like to stick with the clean, natural fruits and vegetables, and I feel that's a more natural and healthy way to detox. When you go through a cleanse or a detox, you are eliminating the waste products and toxins in your body, and this improves your health by removing these harmful substances. This allows your bodily system to work more efficiently, which in turn gives you more energy, improves your cognitive functions, it gives you healthier looking hair and skin, and it drastically improves your immune system. Toxins and wastes weigh heavily on your body and your major organs, particularly the liver. Many people really see drastic changes in their bodies after a good cleanse or detox, including weight loss. Another really big benefit of a detox is it kind of cleanses your taste buds and regular healthy foods start to taste healthy again. The first time I went on a detox, after I was done, carrots tasted like candy because I wasn't inundating my body with sugars. And so the sugars in natural foods tasted absolutely wonderful. To enhance the results of a good cleanse or detox, there are additional tools that really help. I like to do wet skin brushing, but a lot of people like dry skin brushing. Oil pulling, it's an ancient practice that helps to clean out your mouth. And studies have shown very positive benefits when you use this in your routine daily. I know that I have very quick teeth cleaning now at the dentist from doing this practice. One of the best things that you can do during a cleanse or a detox is to take a nice bath in Epsom salts. It adds magnesium into your system, it relaxes your muscles, and it helps to remove toxins. And you can even add a little bit of essential oils that makes the bath even more relaxing. Finally, eating seasonal organic foods really helps with your cleanse and detox. Just as the seasons change, our bodies change as well. In winter, our bodies want a little bit more hearty meals to help us stay warm. And in the summer, our bodies want fresh, light, cold meals to deal with the summer heat. Now, here are the power strategies that have really helped a lot of my clients meet their goals, both with losing weight, gaining greater health, or reducing the medications or completely getting off the medications. One of the biggest things is to plan your meals. I had a boss, Russ. He used to say all the time, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So if you plan your meals, you're more likely to choose and get healthy choices. I read in a book recently, which has really been revolutionary, is don't stop eating when you're full. Stop eating when you're no longer hungry. Think about that. We're always waiting to see, well, am I full? Am I full? No, stop eating when you're no longer hungry. That is like a revolutionary way to look at how to stop eating. Use smaller plates. Most of my clients that use smaller plates feel more satisfied at the end of the meal. Arrange your food like art so it looks beautiful. Sit down at a table when you're eating. Don't ever just wander around and eat or eat when you drive. When I was supersizing it, I used to eat on the way home. Eat mindfully. And what does that mean? Pay attention to everything about your meal. How it tastes, what it looks like, how it smells. Take those smaller bites. Chew your food completely. Really taste your food. There's always this saying that a lot of health people say that you should drink your food, meaning essentially that you chew your food so much that it actually is like liquid before you swallow it. And then another thing that has really helped for me and my clients is to keep a food diary or food journal. You want to write down everything you eat, drink, or taste. You want to write the time you ate it, how much you ate, and you really want to record your feelings, what you were feeling before you ate, and how you felt after you ate the food. And then another strategy to eating healthy is don't eat a lot of stuff after dinner. When you're done with your dinner, you're done. Give yourself a good amount of time to digest that food that you've eaten. One last thing, unless you're doing an intermittent fast, eat breakfast. So those are the big food strategies that have really helped my clients get better health, lose weight, and feel better. Now, I'm really big on getting very nutrient-dense foods, and superfoods are a way to do it. They are considered to be especially beneficial for your health and your well-being. Superfoods are extremely dense and rich in particular nutrients that our body thrive on. Some are full of antioxidants, fiber, iron, minerals, protein, vital vitamins, and minerals that your body needs. When you look through this list of superfoods, oh yeah, another poll, and I'm not sure when it's going to pop up, but when you look through the list of superfoods, how many of those do you consume on a daily basis? Now, I am going to do a webinar eventually on the power of hydration, but one of the most important things that our body does need is water, and just plain water. Whether it's for weight maintenance, for living a healthy lifestyle, losing weight, hydration is the key to our survival. Without water, you will literally perish. The fact of the matter is that when you drink enough water, it leads to greater health and comes with a ton of other benefits. On top of shedding weight, especially those hard to lose, extra pounds, drinking water helps you from overeating because it gives your body a sense that it's fuller. Water increases your energy levels, speeds up your metabolism, and is vital for cleansing and detoxing efforts. So if you're on a cleanse, you really do need to be drinking lots and lots of water. Some tips on using water to your best advantage is to drink a glass of water before your meal. Also, your goal should be to drink about 64 ounces of water per day. This is just a general recommendation. Some people need more, some need less. But listen to your body. It will tell you what it needs. Another thing that I've found really helpful for your body is to look into some good probiotics. Probiotics are beneficial gut flora in our digestive system that helps with breaking down the food that you consume, so your body can really absorb the nutrients that are in the food. There are both good and bad bacteria in your gut. You can often tell if there is an imbalance of bad bacteria when you have a lot of indigestion and acid reflux, stomach pains, and other stomach complications. A lot of times when people are having this, the first thing they do is they reach for the Tums or Maalox or Rolaids, and it's actually a bad idea to do this because those medications actually kill a lot of the good bacteria in your gut, so you're actually destroying the things that can help you the most. So taking a good probiotic and eating foods that help support the probiotics will help with a sustained weight loss, with your health. The other thing about taking probiotics is you really can absorb more nutrients. Another way to get your probiotics is to eat foods that are rich in probiotics, like fermented foods like sauerkraut, miso, kimchi. They're really great sources of probiotics. So we've talked about the basic information and additional tools to help you with clean eating so that you can lose weight, you can feel sexier, look younger, and get healthy. So now, how to put it all together. How do you start implementing this new lifestyle immediately? Are you finally ready to change your life? Let your goals start here. I'm providing some free tools so that you can try your own little mini detox and cleanse. I hope you will take the time to try that little quick detox and cleanse and see how it feels for your body. If you want a little bit more, I have a bunch of different programs. Some of them have wellness coaching components and some of them are just do-it-yourself type programs. As a part of the Sizzling Summer program, there is a 14-day detox that will really change your life. You'll have access to over 55 recipes to help get you started. And you don't have to do this program alone. As an addition to this program, you'll get wellness coaching. You're here because you want to create a better life, to be healthy, to look better and feel sexy. Clean eating is an essential piece to that puzzle, and that's where you really should start on your road to wellness, is with clean eating. The Awaken programs are designed to give you fast and lasting results. For example, if you can't follow the system completely and you only lose a half a pound of fat a week, you multiply that by 52 weeks in a year and you could lose 26 pounds of fat. And that's why I do recommend the Sizzling Summer program as your jump start to success. It will lead to greater health and the added bonus of a slimmer, sexier you. This program not only includes everything you need to detox and cleanse, from recipes to shopping lists to guides, but it will give you the results you want fast. And as an extra added bonus, you get 3 private one-to-one wellness coaching sessions with me via Skype or Google Hangouts. So you'll get that extra support you need to get that success. This is how the program can improve your life. It's kind of the magic behind your success. One of the most significant benefits of the detox and cleanse is that you'll find out what are your trigger foods, so you can see how your body reacts when you eat certain things, so you can decide what's best for you and what's best for your body. And if you look at this slide, this is all you get, which is quite a bit on the Sizzling Summer program. So I hope you will look in and see if this is something you might be interested in. The only downside to the Sizzling Summer program is that I can only do 20 clients at a time. I really do want to meet your needs and give you all the attention you deserve. So the one-on-one wellness coaching, all that there is 20 at a time. I want to let you know that even if you don't become a part of the Sizzling Summer program, that I know that you can defeat the problems caused by faulty eating once and for all, and that you don't have to be stuck in supersize or compromise your health because of crappy eating habits. You can be healthy, look younger, and feel sexy again. I know this because it happened for me and many of my clients. If you look in my resources, there's a lot of options. Even if you can't make it into the Sizzling Summer program, you can look at all my free resources and receive a lot of really great results. I want you to think about getting actual results. Imagine that you can do it. Imagine getting results like some of my clients. I have a client, Karen. She got big benefits and massive outcomes using the Sizzling Summer program. She found out that her biggest problem was actually food sensitivities, and that was what was giving her digestive issues and that dreaded belly bloat. She could not get rid of those last 10 pounds. And after doing the detox and cleanse, she found that she could actually eat more and look better, and she was able to get into those skinny jeans that she had been dying to wear. So if you look over to the left of your screen and you think you might be interested in the Sizzling Summer program, you could just click on that button and it'll show you how to enroll. Now, some of you are real do-it-yourself kind of people, so I want to introduce to you, I have a new little mini version of the summer program that does not include the wellness coaching. This option is especially good for the do-it-yourself type person. You'll get all the materials you need to do the cleanse and detox. There's only one downside, is you don't get to work on any other areas like the behavioral issues, the fitness, or the stress management with me at the one-on-one wellness coaching. But maybe the detox is actually just enough for you and what you need. Also, you still get to be a part of our Facebook group and the daily email supports from me. So you will still be a part of the group and get those daily email supports. And as a bonus for being a part of this live webinar, you can buy the do-it-yourself detox and cleanse for half price to the end of this live version of the webinar. Well, I'm going to actually put a little bit more, but I'm not 100% sure again with the whole technology thing how well everything will work. So if you notice, I've put up the do-it-yourself summer detox and cleanse program on the sidebar. And if you would like to look into this, feel free to click on that offer and look it over and see if this program would be right for you. Now I'm going to try and switch this back to my face so that we can start the question and answer portion of this webinar. So give me a second as I try and figure out this technology. I practiced, I swear, but I am new to this. Okay, so I hope you learned a lot of information, and if anybody has any questions, just type them into the chat box and I will get to them. Okay, speeding up your metabolism. I just did a Periscope on speeding up your metabolism, and here are a few tips on how to do that. Okay, one of the first things you could do to speed up your metabolism is to stand more. I don't know if you've heard some of the research, but basically sitting is the new smoking. So if you'll get up every 45 minutes or so, do a little yoga stretches or walk around the room, it will speed up your metabolism. And as far as walking goes, that also can speed up your metabolism. I like to tell people to park far away towards the end of the parking lot in outer Slobovia so that you can get a little walk. Also, too, if you're going to the grocery store or the mall, instead of just going right to where you're going to shop, take a few laps around the grocery store to get a little bit of an extra walk. I have this watch. I don't know if you can see the... Anyway, it actually records my steps, and I try and shoot for 10,000 steps a day, which is 5 miles. But again, you can make your own goals, but walking does speed up the metabolism. Getting a good night's sleep is beneficial for increasing your metabolic rate. Drink water. Even mild dehydration slows your metabolism. Cold exposure is a good way to speed up your metabolism, and I know that's kind of a tough thing to do this time of year in Georgia, but you could take those hot cold showers where you go in the shower for 3 minutes, leave the water on hot, then turn it to really cold for 30 seconds. So that's a way that you can increase your metabolism. And of course, everybody knows that having more muscle increases your metabolic rate. So strength training, resistance training is very beneficial. Also, exercise in general will increase your metabolism. There's this thing called post-exercise oxygen consumption, EPOC, and basically what happens there is if you get a good workout, it will increase your metabolism, and even when you go home and you're sitting around, your metabolism is still increased because of that exercise that you did earlier. Hot foods like cayenne pepper increases your metabolic rate, and eating breakfast helps. Caffeine that's in coffee and tea will increase your metabolism, but you have to be careful because too much caffeine can keep you awake at night, which will slow your metabolism. And catechin, a substance in green tea, has been shown in research to speed up the metabolic rate. One last thing, they just did some new research that eating more fiber increases your metabolic rate as much as 30%. So there are my tips for increasing your metabolic rate. Okay, there's a lot of food on the program. Okay, 2 reasons why there's a lot of food in the Sizzling Summer program. When you look at the food on the shopping list, the program was essentially made for 2 people. A lot of the recipes are for 2 people.
So, of course, that's going to make more. Also, too, you're going to eat a little bit more volume-wise when you're eating a lot of vegetables, so you might be actually eating a little bit more. But I would suggest, and I do in the welcome letter to that program, that you only buy what's going to stay fresh for the next couple of days. So, for example, even though you might end up consuming, you know, 5 or 6 avocados during the program, don't buy 5 or 6 all at once because they tend to go bad fast. So just buy 1 or 2, and then you get to go to the grocery store more, and then you can walk around the grocery store a couple of times and get those laps and get your steps. So anybody else have any other questions? Well, good. I guess I was very clear during this webinar. So if you have any other questions, feel free to shoot me an email. Would I recommend you doing strenuous exercise during a cleanse? Probably not. I'm not much on strenuous exercise anyway. I'm a big listening to your body and doing it feels good to your body. But if you're really used to doing something, then there's no reason that you can't do it during a cleanse, but you really want to pay attention to how you feel and how your body feels during the cleanse. Well, I'm really glad that you all could join for the webinar, and if you have any other questions, feel free to shoot me an email, and I'd be glad to answer your other questions. Have a great day. Bye.
Leave it all behind you, I said. Take down everything that stands in your way. Don't stop believing it'll work out again, my friend. Stand out and be a part of everything good. Wake up, you're gonna be all that you should. Try out all the things you always wanted to be. You'll see, 'cause I know what I know, that you've got it in you, and I see